Thank you. I mean, it would be fun to watch me in the corner down here, but might be good to have the game as well. Okay, so good something, everyone. It's a mere 3 AM here, so I guess that means it's in the middle of the night here. Yes. Perfectly long time to be awake on, I say so myself. Should be glad that you have a watch, Class Deviant. Gizmo is finer, I guess. I've slept way too much. I think that whole thing stressed me out more than I like to admit. Or rather, more than I thought would be better, because I don't have a problem admitting that I got stressed from it, of course. Go. Desktop clock. I have a clock, but it's not a conventional clock, it's a smart clock. And it's out of battery because I haven't charged it. It's very useful when I stream, actually, since I can get discrete warnings with that little thing vibrating on my arm. 200, 500, 2000. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I will be streaming this week, because I really need to get my sleep in order. I woke up at 9:30 PM, which is mildly inconvenient. So I'll just have to see what I can do. As long as it shows the time, that is the most important part, I guess. It's not very smart with a dead battery. Although it does charge wirelessly. There is that. I have the plastic and the rubber. I think I do have the plus. No, did I bring rubber? I brought something. I did. Okay, so what we need to go pick up then is some bore cubes. A tardigrade, that term I am not familiar with. Two stacks of these. Take a while for that thing to fill up, and I even recorded an episode and kept the game running for an hour or two. I did watch Star Trek Discovery a couple of years ago. I actually enjoyed it as well, except for the first half of season 1, which was rather boring. Particularly episode 1 and 2. Little there. Right, let's get Mark II pipelines, shall we? The water bears in the mushroom realm? I obviously don't remember enough. I should rewatch it.
Milestone reached. Improved pipelines and pumps can now be constructed, capable of handling increased throughput of any fluid, as well as providing increased pressure handling for better vertical transport, respectively.
Now I am capable of handling increased throughput of coffee. This is a benefit to everyone. Next milestone that we want is the monorail. Is it? No, it's the jetpack, but we need fuel for that. So probably monorail then, and then jetpack. Jetpack after that, yes. Start up this thing. Not particularly fond of the new Star Trek movies, but I am a fan of Star Trek Picard. And also the other one that I don't remember the name of. Wait, no, I didn't watch more than... Discovery is the one that was released a couple of years ago. I was thinking about Enterprise now. No, I didn't watch too much of Discovery because it was meant to be one of those watch together things that never happened. So I need to watch that. Not too fond of the Klingons there. Not that I'm ever fond of the Klingons, but the way that they presented the Klingons there really didn't sit well with me. Picard is... it has Patrick Stewart. What else does it need? Let's see here. Okay, you have a point there, Wally. You have a point. I stand corrected. And yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh gods. Be nice. There's the pure oil node there. And then there's the pure oil node over there. Let's have a bath. No glass, and yes again, Wally. Would you stop it? Troll. Troll moderator. Now the thing that I'm wondering about currently... In Star Trek? I don't think so. That sounds like a terrible idea. So the residual fuel recipe. That makes 40 fuel per minute. I would prefer that we retain Q in the way he is, and since what's his face is still alive, I am embarrassed that I do not remember it. John Delancey. I did remember his name. I think I would prefer him as Q. He's just too good. So this would be 60 and 40. That's a lot of heavy oil residue. Now, heavy oil residue, I mean, this one is worse. Or is it 60, 40 and... What the heck? Why do they have two recipes like this? It does exactly the same, except that this one produces polymer resin. How was Ian McKellen predicted? Yes, I'm looking forward to that. These two recipes do not make sense to me. It doesn't say that it's an alternate either. So these two recipes you unlock basically and you just get... What? Why? Commonly used to manufacture plastics. That's fine. Now, I don't think I can build a fuel generator. I think I do not have the stash that I need. Yeah, I need computers and rubber for that, so we'll have to go back, because I need to... I think it's 15 per generator, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Phasian. Thank you. Oh, of course, yes. One of them takes crude, the other one takes heavy oil. Duh. So it's actually quite a substantial difference. We are going to get 2 times 600. What I'm uncertain about, though, is... Do I really want to bother with doing all of the packaging, unpackaging crap for doing the diluted fuel, or do I just want to beeline for the blender and wait until I have that? In regards to setting up the fuel power proper. And I do think that I want to wait, because otherwise it's going to take me multiple streams to set up the setup with packaging, unpackaging, water. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's not like I need a lot of power currently. And if I dedicate just one node now and make heavy oil residue and turn that into fuel, and then just burn that fuel, probably just sink the additional petroleum coke that I will get from that process, and then when I get the blender I can just do that then. Although while I'm here, let's print out these coupons and see if we can unlock more stuff in the shop with those things. Those things, I would like those. Foundations, yeah, let's take the inverted corner ramp now. The pillars, I think I'll take them, because I've seen some pretty nifty stuff that you can do with them. I'll save the other tickets that I might have left after this. Hello game. Why you not work? Oh, for crying out loud. For some reason it didn't allow me to click it. Stop that. Just let me get the thing. Thing and thing. And bio. So we need to pick up computers. I think. We also need bore cubes. And we need motors. Okay, so if I want to build, say, 20 of these, I'm just making a number here. Oh dear. It's going to be a bit of a pain, actually, because of the bore cubes. I don't have that many of them, and they take ages to build. However, I think that I did a mistake. Someone commented on my YouTube video that I may have used a wrong lift. So we have 200 at least. I can build 20 fuel generators. That's 20 times 150. I should be able to do that in my head, but that's 3,000 powers. So that should be that should last us for a while. How I could not do that in my head is bizarre. No, go back. We want to go pick up some quick wire. Rubber is not a problem since I store those locally at the refinery. But I am going to need more concrete. Three stacks of these, because I might also want to build some Mark II power poles. Probably should have built a belt going back here, but whatever. Don't think we need anything from up there currently. I'm sorry, I've been a little bit distracted. So I've only actually seen the channels that I've been frequenting today. Please do remind me afterwards. Maybe I think I did, but it's been a couple of days ago. Yeah, this lift is wrong. This lift has to be Mark III. Because it's not getting screws quickly enough. So that's the bore cube production has actually been too slow. Since it needs 200 per minute, but has only received 60. Do I have the... I do. Interesting, and I have these as well. No, that's too far. Yes, I am very grateful that people notice things like that. And that's one of the bad things about having these long episodes, because I don't know if people watch them reliably from beginning to end. So that's easier with the shorter episodes, because people usually notice that, things like that, whereas I probably never would have noticed. And it's also one of the reasons why I like to have the backseat gaming allowed tag on, because, I mean, yes, please do let me know if I do a mistake like that. Thank you very much. He said with a weird accent. Let's dump that and that, because I need some of these. Let's take 6 stacks of those. Oh, it was you who mentioned it, Teolus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Weird accent. What are you trolling me about now, Wally? Wally is hopeless. There is no hope for him. That's why he's the arch heretic. I'm going to continue doing the short episodes. If nothing else, I actually find them enjoyable to make myself. It's kind of like a status update for myself as much as it is for you guys. So I like doing those. You are helpless? No. I might promote you to some kind of inquisitorial position. Maybe have you keep the heretics in check or something. I don't know. So far, you haven't shown signs of heresy. Husband made a weird noise there. You do get whips and tentacle. No worries there. That butt spot sometimes is just spot on. Well, this isn't a democracy or anything, so it's hard to explain. It's just how things are. I need computers. Oh, crying out loud. But, not but. First come, first serve. I'm gonna stash 2 of those in there because I don't need them. I'm gonna stash that one in there as well, and that one, and that one. And I don't know if I need this many steel pipes either, so I'm gonna stash 2 of them in there. Yeah. I've missed you guys. It's good to be back. Oh, that was a good comment, Glass. Whew. I can imagine. It's a good thing that you also break someone else than just me. Well, that was a very welcome break. Or a breakage. Are you doing some kind of Backstreet Boy thing in chat here, Phasian? I thought so. Oh, hell no. I actually listened to Backstreet Boys when I was young. I had a heck of a crush on Nick Carter. Which is embarrassing to say today, but I have no shame, so... And this surprises no one? No, I'm sure it doesn't. You should know better than watching my streams leisurely. It usually doesn't turn out that way. Although one of my friends back in that day brought me to I think it was A1 concert, and that was fun. I fell asleep. I was not a fan. I went with him because he wanted company. I think Llama's asleep, so I think we're good. I'm pretty sure she's in Europe, and I'm pretty sure she's keeping a better schedule than I am. Most people are, to be honest. Ozzy might show up. I saw he was streaming, and he has been streaming for a long time, so I suppose there could be an incoming raid from him. But... how much that will actually affect the audience, I don't know. Since he has been streaming for a long time, I suspect that most of the people is tired of watching streams. I need 300 of these, wow. What do I need to build the refineries themselves? Because I kind of need stuff... Oh dear. Well, we're going to be going back and forth a couple of times. So the other thing that I need would be plastic, I think, because Mark II pipes. Yes. And obviously I also need to build an extractor. So okay, we need cable. And it's that time again. Having separate batteries like this for the headset is really, really nice. They do have a battery lifetime of around 24 hours of continuous use or so. Which isn't too bad for a wireless headset. And it is running at, if someone is curious, it's running at 2.4 gigahertz. Yes? Is there a problem? I mean, my leg is also cybernetic. Why not my head? That said, I've said this before and I'll say it again. When I was going to have my skeleton upgraded, I always hoped it would be an exoskeleton, not an endoskeleton. But take what you get, I suppose. What is Ellis Uncapper for Oblivion? Clearly it's a mod for Oblivion, but what does it do? I'm gonna have to put a chest with stuff here. Oh, I use... I don't even remember what it's called. I need more concrete as well. So we have to go back to the base. Not yet. It's gonna be a long dredge back and forth several times. I was using a mod that changed the entire leveling system so that you automatically leveled up, and it leveled up the skills that you actually used. At least I can just keep a couple of. And I don't remember what it's called. I have everything I need now. Yes, I can build those. Production, I can build refineries, and I can build oil extractor. Why does an oil extractor require 60 cable? The thing that I need to go back and fetch is concrete, because I definitely do not have enough concrete with only 1000. That mod that I was using, I don't remember the name of it, but you started out the game with something called the Book of Destiny or something like that, and there was so many things that you had to configure in there in regards to how you wanted your character to level up and blah blah blah. But it really improved the game in my opinion, because I've always found it, like, the first times I played Oblivion, I remember I was in Bruma, I think. I was just standing there in the middle of the city square with a fountain or a statue or something, and I was just chopping away. No, I was casting heal on myself, so I put something on the keyboard, and I just went away until I could hear the level up sound. And it's like, what the heck is the point of this? And then I found that mod and I was like, yay! Because it actually, whenever you level up with that mod installed, and it also does remove the level cap actually. So whenever you level up with that mod installed, it actually levels up the skills, or rather, it levels up your skills as you play. But you only level up when you've gotten 10 points in total into your skills as the base leveling thing is. And you can set the caps on the skills to whatever you want. Skills and stats. You can, for instance, set the caps on your stats to be 1000 if you want to. However, moving around the game with 1000 speed is probably not recommended. Unless you're very fond of missing everything you're trying to get. And when you then couple that up with high athletics and high acrobatics. Oh, I used the mod that that stopped the that silliness. I don't remember the name of that one either, but it basically removed the scaling. So you did not want to go into an Oblivion Gate unless you were level 30-40 with decent combat skills, so you died immediately when you got in there. The scamps would kill you. It made it more like Morrowind. That is a very big mod, and it's very famous, the one I used for that. One of the most used mods for Oblivion, the one that removes the artificial scaling crap. Because that really was crap, in my opinion. The level scaling in Oblivion, not in opinion. I mean, level scaling in opinion is also a bad thing, but level scaling in Oblivion made the game very, 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 very boring. Okay, we need to get foundations up there. So I think we will be using O2 foundation here. Remove this. And 4 foundation again. I want that to be the right way. It is. Good. That snack tree has to go. I can't clear out the vegetation yet, but that's fine. Okay, where am I going to do this, I wonder? Let's have a little look at the area here. Because there is the matter of the oil node down there. Then there's the island over there as well. There's also the matter of how far out can we go in that direction. Need to have a look at the Satisfactory map. That we can go pretty far actually. The distance from where I'm standing now and out. Okay, so we can go 66 foundations out. I will not risk that though. So we can go 60 foundations out ish. Let's play it safe and go out 50. The water here is deep. So the idea, I think, is to have a chest first and foremost. I don't need these currently, nor do I need these. Oh, Grimscar. Oh, sorry, I haven't enabled that one. There we go. Hi, Og. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in, everyone. I'm just playing the usual, which would be Satisfactory. Surprise there. Let's do
Not all who wander are lost.
So much for the follow. Where is that? There's Dragon Ace. Oh yeah, we're playing Craft the World. That's a fun game, actually. You played for a very long time today, didn't you? Like unusually long. You normally don't stream at this hour, do you? That sounds fun. Prices is good.
My nondescript facial appendages quiver with anticipation every time I see you.
Silver Chevre, thank you so much for the raid. Hi there, welcome in. Yeah, Craft the World is a good game. I had a lot of fun with that. I should revisit it. It's been years since I played it, actually. Is it fun in multiplayer? Did I already fill up my inventory? Wow. Yeah. It used to be...
My nondescript facial appendages quiver with anticipation every time I see you.
And thank you so much for the raid, Choxy, as well. Welcome in. Surprise completed indeed. Wow.
Not all who wander are lost.
Thank you for the follow, Queenie. Let's see, Doba. I'm kind of guessing that you guys were playing together. Seriously? Does the bot do me on cooldown?
As a rule, I
Whoa.
don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
The Howler 104 has been knighted. Queen Tigress 87 gifted a tier 1 sub to the Howler 104.
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Chris-BTW0 has been knighted. Queen Tigress 87 gifted a tier 1 sub to Chris-BTW0.
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Quantum Artificial has been knighted. Queen Tigress 87 gifted a tier 1 sub to Quantum Artificial.
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Crashafa has been knighted. Queen Tigress 87 gifted a tier 1 sub to Crashafa.
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Windsor 73 has been knighted. Queen Tigress 87 gifted a tier 1 sub to Windsor 73.
Thank you so much, Queenie. Thank you very, very much. I've learned to just keep my mouth shut while Closette does her thing. And it's always amusing to hear all those bizarre pronunciations. Now, can I try to do that shout out once again? Because clearly the bot thinks that I need to be on cooldown as well. There we go. This is Vliv, by the way. He thinks that he's a vampire in view of his very impressive teeth. He's also the youngest one. He sometimes like to... I think we can do that. Yes, we can. Apparently not on camera. There we go. Default and happiest sleeping position of Liv.
Not all who wander are lost.
And thank you so much for the follow as well, Choxy. I have 4 more on the way. The United States. They are hard to get these days, so usually it involves eBay, but... I might be collecting them? Slightly? Then again, you can't...
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Shoxy has been knighted.
Thank you so much, Choxy.
As a rule, I don't sprout tentacles, but in your case, I'll make an exception.
Queen Tigress 87 has been knighted.
And thank you so much as well, Queenie, again. Wow. Slightly overwhelmed Caledorn currently. I'll just go murder some vegetation to pretend that I'm not flustered or anything like that. I'm sure it's visible enough. Emotes are designed, some of them are designed by General Pedro. My main channel art is actually designed by him. And some of them are made by... What is your friend's name again, Og? Those are the big emotes, I think. Remember these ones. Anikia. I'm using those on Patreon on the, as the tier art. She's really good. They're, especially the guy with the holding up the sword is really cute. So it's nice to have those on the tiers for Patreon. Looks a bit cute to have art on the tiers there. A great job. She the one who's designed your emotes as well? That one is cute too. Kind of looks like Annik's art style too. Ah yeah, the Chog one. Yeah, that one is nice. Yep. I want to get in there, but I don't have any discs yet. Oh. How is oh, don't remember. Mond. How is Mond? Is things better with him? Or sorry, is things better with them? Ah. Oh, that's good to hear. I saw the message in your Discord server. Kind of worried. But I'm glad to hear that, because that means that things are at least on the route or path to recovery. So if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm clearing out this area because I'm going to have refineries here to make sure that it looks more in harmony with nature. I mean, who needs trees in nature? You want concrete and refineries and fuel generators. Now that's more in line with nature, right? Having a little bit of frame drops. Flying flower. Okay. I have to take you away though. This one I think I'll just leave here because we're going to build above it. That one is. Probably the trees over there, left as well. You talk to Mon, by the way, or give him my regards. Again, them my regards. Gar, why don't I remember? I do apologize for that. Okay, I think that should be enough. This tree is going to be in the way. So is this, but we don't need snack trees. Have a room in there for this? Oh, I don't. Wow. Okay, so okay, you have to go as well then. Kid aggro. That sounds unpleasant. This probably should be that one. This one. Baby goats. Put this in here, and now we can start in earnest with this part of the base. This specific section doesn't need to be particularly big. I don't think I'm going to do much here. And now we come to the interesting part. How tall do I want this to be? That's 12 meters. Like to get up there. I think that should work. Do I want these to be glass? I'll refrain. Yes. Well. Not everyone else had the same self-control. Okay, I need one more of these, and then I'm going to do something weird. Is this? I'm gonna remove 2 of them. I need to test something up there. Yes, it doesn't work for pipeline supports, because I think that's going to be visible. No, it actually isn't going to be. That's interesting. Expect that to be visible through. Not that I'm intending to have it like that, but... how do I do this then? This is definitely the right height. It's also the correct angle because you prefer to be fried in peanut oil. I may have questions, but I don't think I will ask. Back to the factory. I think yes. Good. Yes. Yeah, the ladder is in. How do I do this then? I don't want to have... I guess I'm going to use 8x2s. Just do it for like that for now. And if I then want to have pipelines, this will be the height, and I can have pipelines running down there. One in the middle. That one is a tad too close, so one will be there, and one will be there. Be very, very, very useful to have the hover pack by now. Doesn't match perfectly. Let's see. Yes, but it wasn't one of those explosive bursts, so it's fine. Maybe I need to use the single window? No, that has a thicker frame. The reinforced window will not work at all. I think we have to go with the frame window. And if I have panel windows at the side... Now that would be a feat, considering the camera is up there, and my mouth would be pointing downwards. That's not going to look good at all. I think I need to remove those and replace them with regular walls. Is it common for you to talk about being deep fried when you're in a good mood addicted? Asking for a friend? Logistics, pipeline wall support, so that one will then come there. And then one in the middle. And one there. And that means that they will all come on their respective angles here. So that's good. Now I do need the paint gun, but I'm not going to bother too much with that yet. So it'll be ugly orange for now. No. And they wouldn't line up anyways, because if I put them one further in, they would be clipping with that one instead, but it's fine. I do want the windows there, so I can live with that little minor thing there on both sides. Also, good evening. Now, I don't think I need 3 pipelines coming in here. I only need 1. The question is how exactly I am going to set this up. That I'm not sure about. Because I'm going to have 600 oil. Can I build these now, or do I? No, I can build them, so I don't have to go down yet to pick up stuff. 600 of these that make heavy oil residue. No, 600 of these. 600 oil going into these, making heavy oil residue. That's 20 refineries. And 800 heavy oil residue. And 400 polymer resin. But I can't just turn that all on at once, because if I do, it's going to zap the power unless I build more power storages. Because I don't have that much power available. 20 of these is 600 megawatts. I'm sure it's been done. There is enough oil on the map to do it, I believe. If I set this up for how many fuel generators? That's 40. Now what are you biting your tongue about? And this takes 60. So 40, 80, 120. So if I set up 6, then I will have 80 fuel per minute. And each fuel generator burns 15 per minute. Uh-huh. It's 12. Ah, they changed that. So 10 fuel generators then. That's nice. I think we'll go with that then. If I set up this so that I have 6 to 10. That should give me enough power to do the rest. You're especially bad tonight, I hadn't noticed. There is one issue here though. That issue is that I built these like that. Sorry? I'll have to tear it down again. Hey! Why did I do that? Better not ask questions like that, because there's probably not a good answer. Except for me being Weird. Yes, that is the right way. Go 6 out and 20 forward. 19 forward. This side 6 out, 20 forward. I think I have to go cut some trees. I couldn't remember if it was changed to 15 or it was changed to something else, so I haven't really used fuel for fuel generators before. I've only used turbo fuel, but that seems rather pointless now. They kind of eliminated the need for turbo fuel, I guess. At least I feel they did. I don't see the reason for why you would want to use turbo fuel. This is... Where did I put the other? There. I think I have another box somewhere. Yeah, there. Okay, I have no idea how I'm going to do this and having it look good. Definitely do not want to have it. It's just fitting. That's one thing. And I'm also uncertain about how to get pipeline up. Do I want to do that through frame foundations? Kind of looks better with the frame foundation. With pipe. And I can always put holes on them. Big question though is, how does it look? Oh, that's too cool. Because that's my question is, how does it look if... Yeah, no, that doesn't work, I think. The ladder again. Good work, Cal. Comes up there. I'm not too bothered with the thing right now. It does stay within. It's not in the same location. How does that not... I do now? Oh, that's what I do. It's supposed to be there. Okay. No idea where that came from. Yeah, no, I'm gonna drop that idea because that does not look good whatsoever. We're gonna go with the regular concrete, I think. And then some quarter pipes. That way, please. 10 of them. 10 of them. Now we can have the frame window. I never... Tell me. On target the ladder. And it's here. So hole. That pipeline going in here. Put it there for now. Time also flies when you're trying to plan out how to build refineries. That's a bit unnecessary game, having these go that way, but okay, that means all stations up here be that way. Five. 10? I think I need a break. Already? Why? Because it's... I'm curious. Refinery. On cooldown. What's on cooldown? Gizmo time is disabled. I have put that on pause because I don't want to disturb him unnecessarily when he's recuperating from his injuries. So I paused that and also the insult and compliment thing because I don't particularly feel up for complimenting / insulting creatively. Okay. So I'll just do that when it's needed, the spur of the moment kind of thing. That's 3. I'm wondering if I should have that distance between them to make it look more tidy. Or if I should just build them as I usually do, which is side to side. But I think it does look better if you have that little space between them. One foundation in between. And of course it doesn't give me the snaps to the pipelines up here. Not that I particularly need them, to be honest. That bringing it, but get them right. Regardless, should get them Ow. Nope, apparently I don't, but it should be 2 out. Yep. There is also, of course, the matter of having them back to back, which is less than ideal in this case, actually. Since I need. Which is another good reason to have that spacing. So, one of the things that I'm doing here is experimenting with different build styles that I haven't done before. There's the pipes coming up. Now I need glass foundations, and I need them to poke down into the foundation piece. But there, yes, I can. And then the question is, no, I will have to build the middle foundation, because even if I build it from down there, it's... no. Interesting. Arresting, I don't... Can't afford. Don't know. Having them back to back might. Unless I have 2 separate production lines. The conversion. Runestone, welcome. This is a very early factory thing where I'm just doing the conversion is higher. I'm just experimenting with building styles here. As you can see up in the right corner, I haven't even unlocked monorail on this specific save yet. If 300 goes to one side, that side will be producing 400, and the other side will also be producing 400, so that is a total of 800 on each side. The next question then is, if I do that into residual fuel, 460, that doesn't really play well with one another, does it? Not that 800 does either, because that's going to be the same, 13.33. How do I do that then? Not that it matters, I'm not going to use this recipe for the long term anyways, and the blender recipe does a slightly different conversion, so that one will be better. But I just can't be bothered setting up all of the packing, unpacking, God knows what, when I get the blenders eventually anyways. It's just too much work, and I don't need that much power now, so... So 3 of these is going to produce 120 each, which means I can take that to 2 of these, which is going to produce 80 fuel each. 80? Where did I get 80 from? 120? No, 80. Because it takes 60. 80. That means I get 160. Does 160 divide well with 12? No, it doesn't. I thought it didn't. But that's okay. Let's go get some concrete. And set a ladder here. Did I empty out all of my... Okay, oh dear. Because I don't think I have any concrete in here. I am sort of trying to speedrun things, Runestone, but at the same time I'm not, because... power. I have 32 coal generators running, and I'd rather not have to mess more with that, so that's what I'm working on now, getting away from the coal power dependency, so that I can move everything over to fuel. And when I've done that, then I can move quickly up through the tiers, milestones, and just get done with that, so I can start building in earnest, because all of this is obviously just temporary. Walls and foundations were part of a bundle that cost $30. For some reason, I find that strangely amusing, actually. I think husband is trying to tell me that he's going to bed. I have a slight suspicion that I might be right on that. The looks seem to be in that direction, so I shall be right back. There we go. Should fix the color gun as well. I think I'm gonna put walls on this entire thing, at least up there, because that's gonna look weird. I think I can put... Yes, I can. Let's remove these. Old. No, there isn't. Ah. That's just concrete though. So if I do this, then not enough. Although, I don't really need that there. Unless, of course, I want to look at it from down there. That should work. That means I can pick up this again. And I think I need to put down a chest and just stash one of these in there. Not entirely sure I understand the question there, Addicted. Good game, you can do it. Come on. There we go. Way. These things also produce polymer resin, which I have to get rid of. You divide by this number if you're using this recipe. So total number of crude oil divided by 30 gives you the amount of heavy oil refineries you can make or sustain. Okay, I'm not going to build more pipes here at the moment. I am going to build some windows there. But do I want that to look uniform? Is a big question. Like, I could use a frame window there as well. I think I want it to look uniform, yes. Okay. It's going to be the same on the other side there. And of course the big question after that is, where on earth do I take that oil to? Or the heavy oil residue? That I don't know. Let's put up the half of water pipes first. This is always so difficult to see. Does look like it's in the center, but is it? It is, okay. 7, and this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. That's 120 on each side, which will give me a total of 240. Then the question is, I mean, this is obviously temporary anyways. $40, $80, $160. $240. If I underclock the refineries that are making the heavy oil residue, that doesn't really make sense either to do. But I really don't want to connect up the pipelines from each side to one another here. So 60, 120, 180. That'll be 100 and... wait. Yeah, I have to scale it for this first and foremost so that I can get power generation up and running at all. And I also need to deal with the polymer resin, obviously in the sink. I don't think I'm going to bother using any of the alternate recipes for that. But if each of these make 40 each, that means I have 120 on this side, so that basically means that 2 of these will produce what I need. Yes, so that'll give me 80 fuel on each side. Then I guess going down again, because I'm going to need, if the game would allow me to, thank you. Is that the right way? Yes. So I had 20 in that direction. So what, 8? Do I then clip into that? I think I do. Quite substantially too. However, there's no need or reason for why I should complicate this. So if I just build these here, then I can have the refineries making the fuel on this snap line. That would be there. And there. And residual fuel. And residual fuel. So that's 80 fuel on this side. It's a matter of getting this down where it's supposed to be. of course, is tricky. It really doesn't want to, does it? Fine. Be that way. Oh, right. That obviously clipped the or snapped to the wrong location. That goes there and that goes there. That means I have 80 fuel on this side. 6.66 fuel generators. However, I'm going to have to build this... Well, that thing is going to be in the way. Yay. If I'm using these, I think there should be room for 20 all the way out there without crashing in them. I'm not sure about... Well, the blenders take 100 heavy oil residue in that recipe, don't they? Seem to recall they do. So is that considered? Yes, it's apparently it's considered an item. That is not the one that I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for... Can I just see all the recipes like this? Yes, I can. Diluted fuel takes 50 HOR per minute and 100 water, and it gives me 100 fuel per minute, so that's not too bad. So with 50 per minute, that's 12, and it'll give me 1200 fuel. Yeah, that works. I do not remember how far I went out on the other side there. Stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 4, 8. Then quarter pipes here, 7 of them. Pipes there, 7 of them. And refineries here. Hello there, Falcon. Welcome. And this one, residual. This one, residual fuel. Oh, I need to remove some of these again. I left one of those in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's not centered either. Which probably means that the last one isn't centered. Indeed. Then that one goes there. And yep, that looks fine. So that is 2 on each side using heavy modular from 3. Which again then goes to 80 on each side. 80 times. Basically 7 on each side, but the fuel generators are going to be an issue over there. I can't just build a long line of them here, I think, because of that. Or can I? That's a tough question. I seem to recall that they are rather large. There's also the matter of the pipes having to be balanced in some way. Really? That is very weird. It might work. Yeah, it should work because it's supposed to hang out like that. Wait. No. No. Uh, 14. If. And that's for this setup. But I don't know where I'm gonna put the fuel generators. I mean, I get a snap line there. I think that snap line is due to the oh, hello there, my random mudkip. Welcome. Seems I have several visitors here today. I cannot take credit for that because I found it over at Total Eclipse's channel, so I found the inspiration myself for that one. Also, good evening to... Oh my god, I love steak! Let's see... Now, what I was hoping with the fuel generators, which I was a little bit confused about earlier, was... Would I be able to get them to actually... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's too far forward. It's there. How does that look with the... Because that's the correct height. Or location. That doesn't give me that silly look. How does that look with the foundations? Is the question. And of course finding the outlet for this is that centered? Yes. Yeah, it's not going to be the best to have these directly here. I probably should have the pipeline run and then come out in between them to balance the fluid. But since this is more or less temporary, because the problem is this, it's very close. Now I need glass foundations there first. Yep. And you need to go. This one is easy enough. If I do a vertical from there and a vertical there, that one goes there, and this here. But I need more than 2. Several more than 2. 40, so I have 80 per minute, so I think it's... If these burn 12 each... I have one here. Gold. I have no idea how many I need. Nor do I have any idea how many I can build without having to go back to base. And it might be a good idea to build these as well. If I need 7 of them, I have 3. Can I? I can. Okay, I do not have enough of something, motors. But I have more of those down in my chest, so I shouldn't be needing to go back to the base for that. I can just hit this now. Do I have anything left down here? Nope. And heavens know how I'm going to make this look pretty later on. I have absolutely no clue, but this is at least some kind of temporary build that I can use for now. Will be too far away. Yes, I am. This last one is not going to get enough fuel to properly function. So I can clock it at 66.6667 apparently. I'd like to have that one back, please. Probably do not have enough concrete for this. And then we need to build the junction crosses. At least that one gives me a decent snap line, so that's something. This should be clocked at 66.6667 or 100 megawatts. That would work too. And then we need the power. I think I'm going to connect things up now so that I have things working. How am I going to do this? I wonder. Can I? Ah, game. Really? I can do it underneath, but I can't do it on top. Can I do that from down here? No, I cannot. Not that one either. But I can do this one. God knows what this is gonna look like, but I want to try it out at least. Well, that's on the wrong side. What does it look like from up there? And that doesn't look too bad. But it would be even... Out of pure curiosity, if I put that outlet there, why do I have to slide to get underneath? Go away. What does that look like? Okay, so that's too far in because it clips through the front of the building. But if I move it one further out... like so... remove that because this is getting annoying to jump through. How does that look? I'm not sure. Does that look better than having a power pole there? That is a good question. Not that I could have the power pole there anyways, it would have to be there, but... Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think that looks better. It looks kind of weird with the power cable just coming out of the foundation. If I had built a ceiling slash roof over this, then I could have hidden away the wall, or yeah, the wall connection poles in the ceiling and having them come down. But what I can do with this, I suppose, is instead of having the power lines connect to one another, I can hide away. And this is just me experimenting with future building techniques, which is a good thing, because it also means that we're getting stocked up on things like ore cubes and stuff, so that's good. But if I don't know, let's try this. If I hide away I suspect it's going to clip through the pipe. Not just suspect, it is going to clip through the pipe. And I don't think that's going to look very good. Not that it really matters, since I'm going to have it clipped through the elevators in the other case. Is this visible from up top? Yeah, it is. Okay, next little attempt at doing something then. If I have these... yeah, no, that's not going to work very well at all, I think. I think what's going to happen with this is that it's going to... If it wasn't for this one, that would actually work, because the pipe just completely hides it away. And then... No, I'm not convinced about this either. How about... Now it's gonna clip through the pipe regardless what I do, I think. And getting the pipeline further down... It is possible, isn't it? If I remove this foundation and I do this, and I then remove that one, this is getting very involuted now. Nah, that's not going to look good because of the quarter pipe. Okay, then yeah, I'm going to leave it as is, and we're going to have the power poles just go up here. Eventually there will be a ceiling, I think, and then I can hide away the power inside of the ceiling. Runestone the other day did something really nice with hiding away the power poles in the ceiling, and I really like that idea. So I might borrow that idea, I think, because it looked really good, really cool. If I... That's interesting. I have no plans of having walls here. I don't think I particularly want to wall this in, at least not yet. So I guess we'll just go with that. This is the heavy oil residue refinery, yes. I'm going to power up one side first. I do have the accumulators or power storages, but if I can avoid using those, then all the better. And the power connections on these are of course on the backside. Which means we have a little jog to do. I do worry that the last refiner or the last power generator in the line, maybe the two last, is not going to get enough fuel. It's very likely, since I have all of the production happening at the start of the line. One thing that I could do to somewhat remedy that is if I set this one to 75, and I set the one at the other side to 75 as well. Not convinced that it's gonna help, but might remedy the situation somewhat. Not connecting up that yet. Ugh, that does not look good at all. I'll find a solution to that later. Or... would be good if I could get these aligned. And 240 per minute, that should suffice for now. Uh, 4, 8. Ah, that needs a pump. Missing rotor. Mark 2 then. Since this power line already looks ugly, I can just as well just do it like that. next question is, where do I put the sink? I think I'll just put it, let's see here, 2, 3. Not too far away. Can't put it just about anywhere either, because, well, now this is not in line, so that's not a problem. But I'm not sure where I'm going to put that sink, since I need a lot more refineries down this line. Did I really put a Mark 1? Okay. Don't need a Mark 3 lift there. Suppose I can just put the sink here for now and move it as we progress. Now this is going to take a little while before these things start up. I'm going to take a quick break while I go to the bathroom, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So this is a lot of rumbling. Let's move to somewhere with a little less rumbling. This, for instance, is a good option. Oh, the fuel is coming in the pipes, so yeah, just checking that I'm not leaving this and then coming back to it. No, nothing's working. Be right back. Exactly what I thought would happen here is exactly also what is happening. They're not receiving enough fuel constantly that they are actually able to work all the time. I suspect that if I added a fluid buffer at the end, let that fill up first, that would probably fix the issue, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. Part of the problem is that the fuel has to equalize out in the pipe underneath here, so that these pipes have to be full before it's pushed up into the fuel generators. If I had the pipes level with the generators, it would probably be slightly more reliable. Not that it's a huge issue. Maybe they will even out eventually. This one, for instance. This one is even clocked at 50%. Although it does increase our power generation quite a bit. 300, 600, 750, 850 on this side. It's more than one row of coal generators. Yogurt, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I'm really unsure about, because long-term plan is to not have the fuel generators that close, but to have a pipe segment that comes in between the generators at every so many, which means that currently we have 3 here and 2 there. So what I would do is to take that second refinery and move it a little bit down the line, and then have so and so many fuel generators being supplied by that pipe. But I think that by taking it down and then pushing it back up again, I am causing issues for myself.
My nondescript facial appendages quiver with anticipation every time I see you.
Welcome, Wally, and welcome to all the raiders. It would probably be weird if you did this on yourself, so let me help you. Anti-tentacle raid! How did your progress in Dyson Sphere program work? Go. Proceed. Progressing. That is good. I am back to trying to figure out the fluid dynamics and whatever I'm going to do with those. Which is not uncommon. It's the same problem as with the aluminium though. The pipe down there has to be saturated before it pushes things up. Which begs the question, what if I did this layered? It wouldn't work here because of that stupid thing that I can't get rid of. So I would have to move things. But if I had the refineries one up, or the fuel generators one down, that the pipelines down there equalize or even go downwards to the refineries, to the generators. That would work. Whether it would look good. Thank you, Jake. It's causing me some issues here, but it's a design that I stole from Total Eclipse, which I seem to be improving on now. I'm gonna try that. Just for fun, since this is experimentation currently. That looks funny. Well, the point of this stream is exactly what I'm doing here, Glass, so, you know. I need to remove all of this. What didn't work? Now what did you do? Remove that. And then the question is, how can I get that to look good? Something you're embarrassed about, so you're not telling. Coward. throw down from the Caledorn. Yes. Isn't that why you're here? Why need you to be that far away? That's not my fault. You can blame yourself for that. Exactly. I know, that's what I thought. That's going to be too far away. To fall down, aren't I? Hei og god natt til du og I then connect that up to there. Only 14 hours. Not a lot. These walls might not be the right ones for it, but for now this is just testing anyway. Need treatment for your addiction. What does that say about me in Satisfactory then? Don't answer that. Well, this young man happens to be in Norway, so... Fair point, fair point. How did you Oh. Oh, it immediately got 50. This got 50. This got 50. This got 50, okay. Yeah, there we go. Now, of course, that might have... No, because it doesn't start filling up until I connect the power. And then the idea is that if this stupid thing hadn't been there, I could continue down and make them in kind of like a staircase. Well, I don't think you'll find me play GTA at all, to be honest. Slightly not my game. Mildly so. That I believe. But still, it's not really my type of game at all. Isn't a lot of guns or anything. I don't mind guns, it's not that, but it's one of those adrenaline games. Racing potatoes, yes. Yes, Glass TV. Racing potatoes. I like this feigning innocence of yours here. That actually might look better than having the power ball there, but... Yep. You need to be upgraded to Mark II. What's the deal with the wyverns? What do you mean, what's the deal with the wyverns? A power pole... They are Wind Rider cubs from World of Warcraft, or Warcraft in general. Although, lore-wise, they are not exactly wyverns, because they are actually manticores. But in World of Warcraft, they are wyverns indeed. Ah.
Work.
Yes. And when someone does that, I think it's Wally, so... This is an interesting conversation that I did not expect would be happening. at 5:35 a.m. in the morning in Norway. Yeah, I thought you would be done working. Apparently I built it there. Is that correct? Apparently it is. One outside on that side. Not that it's terribly important, but outside on that side. Good. The merger needs to go... Can I? Well... it's this... Oh, I built it the wrong way around. Yeah, and then I had glass. Right. What have I done here? I didn't build it the wrong thing. Silly. How does that work? Is that straight ahead? Is not. Does that work though? Does not. So I have to move this. Good night, sleep well. You're forgetting something, Glass. Just reminding you. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Much better. I would like it to go inside of the foundation, not on top of it. Sure, that works. Then a power pole there, and there, there. Interconnect objects in the same block. In what way, Glass? Oh yeah, it's there are some items in the game you can do that with. Like the pipes that I clipped through the foundations, I can only do that if I build the foundation first. I'm not allowed to build a foundation on the pipe, but I am allowed to build a pipe through a foundation, no matter which foundation it is, I believe. Maybe not the 8x4. This outlet aligns with that one, which is of course not going to be symmetrical on the other side. Or is it? I don't think so. No, it's not. Is that right? Yes, yes, it is right. But I think it's too far away. More motors and rubber. It's 1, 2, 3 in. Pretty sure that is the correct location. Add it on. And then the fuel generator should be there. That, I think, is too close, though. I think it's one out. Or is it? Should be right outside of the great thing. Yep, it is correct. So I need to build a junction cross there. Is that right? It is. Okay, I'm stuck in something. What do I need to build more of these? I need more rubber and motors. So we'll have a quick trip back to the base to pick up some motors. And I shall go to the bathroom meanwhile. I need food soon. But I'll finish this first. Be right back. That's slightly noisy. Do I need more computers? No, I don't. Probably use some more copper sheets as well, just in case. I take all of the copper I had here? Yes, I did. Speaking of which, while we're here, sure, fine. It's not that I'm going to make any turbo fuel, but why is the car out there? Oh, right. It's at the computer outpost. Apparently I left it there for some reason. Seems that if you enter a hypertube from the same height, you get this bobbing of the camera. But if you go up something, that bobbing doesn't appear. So I might want to do something in the base just to make sure that we go up a little bit, or even down. That seems to work too. So that we don't have to have the bobbing. I'd be very grateful if we didn't have to have the bobbing. Suppose I could say as Simon, bobbins. Missing rubber, yeah. Because it doesn't tell me on the side of the screen what I need. That's not going to be enough. That would be cool, yes. This is not going to be fun at all. Crap. I need to remove these. And I need to build some that way, so I have something to stand on. Most unfun indeed. Thank the tentacles for smart. That mod really does its job. This one should be set to 100. Is that far enough? Yep. There we go. This thing doesn't have any power, so I probably want to give it power. That might be a good idea. And then I want to have that pipeline down there equalize out before I connect it up to the fuel generators. Wait. That's not supposed to be set to that. There we go. So I'm using 180 crude. I'm pumping up 240, so at least that's not a problem. While we wait, I can do this. I have no idea how I should build that. I'll just put a wall there for now. I'm not even sure if this is the end result I'm going to go with, to be honest. I'll probably elevate things. Like have the heavy oil refineries further up and then have blenders step down and then generators stepping down from there. Oops. I went down here. That's that one full. That one's almost full. Still equalizing. No, I don't think you did. At least I can't remember that you did. Would this look better if I had a pipeline wall hole on it? Let me check. Might be helpful if I built the wall hole. I don't think it would matter much, to be honest. Nah, that doesn't It looks a little bit better, but it doesn't really make sense to go to that kind of effort just for this right now. And then we need power poles for these. I wonder if I could use this same trick for the aluminium later on. I can build it in layers. Well, I know I can, but whether it would look good or not. Yes, I do have some ideas for that now that I'm looking at this. So this being very experimental, it's still giving me ideas for what I can do to make the final build. Yeah, this worked. When you equalize the liquid and it doesn't have to push up, you get the... The other alternative would of course be to use pumps, but then I would have to make sure that all of the generators were placed after the refinery so that the pump could say that was the first generator. Not that one, because this would be... well, it could be that one as the first one. So I would remove that one. I could have them on the same level then, with the pump here pushing the liquid, which it would then push up into all of the pipelines. But this kind of gives an interesting look, which I probably will, pun intended, refine as I experiment more with building styles later on. Now we're producing 4,500. So we've more or less doubled our power production. You're not one who have any right to say anything in that regards, Wally. You've lost that right from the moment I got to know you, actually. Now that I carefully consider it very quickly. You can pretend. I'll give you the right to pretend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you making Wally emojis in my face? That sounds dangerous. And heretical. Okay, I'm not going to bother building columns out there, but yep. I think we have somewhat of a construction that I can use for now. Or should I say juice for now, since Glass was talking about juice translations? Especially since the Norwegian translation or Norwegian pronunciation of juice would be use. Amusingly enough, and pun again intended. And that's not a joke, by the way. It is use in Norwegian. Okay. Let me get rid of that to-do list. And let's go unlock stuff in the, well, MAM first. Polyester fabric. Well then, thank you. That's actually useful, since I need that. That also gives me something to use the polyester or the polymer resin for. Yeah. Takes 80 though. I'm producing 60 on each side. Takes water, so I'm not going to bother with it now, but... that rock thing is going to annoy the crap out of me, so I'm going to have to move that entire construction a bit to the south. Probably a far bit to the south. A parrot named Esther. Polyester. Polyester crackers? Good. I'm glad we are in agreement. Good night, Wally. Sleep well. Forgetting yourself again, Glass. Try again. Much better. You didn't do the redeem yet, so you're not leaving yet, huh? If someone steals a Tesla, does that make it an Edison? Mm-hmm. You should make a... Do you know why you can't find painkillers in the jungle? Because the parrots all ate them? Did another redeem? Oh. Oh. I didn't see that you'd redeemed it. You should be less heretical about it. Also, if you hadn't been streaming earlier, you would actually have heard me say that already in Norwegian, because there was a Norwegian friend of mine popping in, and I said it already. But does that mean if I forget to make the redeem that you'll hang out here? This has... And on that high note, godnatt, Wally. Or the less formal way of saying it would be natta. But spot. Someone should... Well, I guess Twitch already did thank Dr. Do for finding Buttspot for us. I mean, he did make partner after all, and I'm sure Buttspot had a finger in the in that little endeavor. I mean, it's butt spot. What can you expect? We can ask trains. Yes. Now that's up to you guys to decide. Oh, that's new. Or not.
Milestone reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
Reliability, my butt, is all I have to say about that. Reliability. Uh-huh. About as reliable as the parrots in the jungle that eat the paracetamol. Okay, what's the next milestones? Gas mask? Or jetpack? Yeah. Okay, so I need to can some of that fuel? Ugh, gods. 8. It's 3 inventory slots though. Ah, okay. I don't need a lot of it, but I think I can make canisters in this. Plastic, yes. Ah, that's something that I should take a look at, the color gun. Probably needs screws. Yeah, needs screws. A surprise. That might be a tad too many color cartridges, but not like I like. It's not like I need flower petals. I'm not sure what caliber they are. You'd have to ask the developers. I'm sure they'd have a quick and witty response to your inquiry. But it doesn't look like it's 357. Now, finding a color for the factory is of course going to be very important, because I think that I don't want to use the default colors this time. But I don't want to mess with that color scheme until I am absolutely sure what I want things to be. So let's go set up some canisters being made out at the refinery. Hot pink and lime green. Yeah, you can build your factory like that if you want to. I'm quite content not having my factory hot pink and lime green. One thing I've noticed is fairly common is for people to have the buildings white. I think that looks a bit sterile, personally. Depending, of course, on what you're building. But I was thinking a bit of a touch more red. Bobbing along, bobbing along. So one constructor here. Set to make empty canisters is going to 30 per minute. With a splitter there. And a Mark II belt going inside. Mark II lift going. For some reason that works. Do not ask me why. Personally, I don't like it. It does work. One belt going in there. And a storage container there. 60 per minute, so that's fine. Do I have power? Not readily available. There we go, now we're making some canisters so we can make some fuel, so I can get the jetpack. That's something. Why do I keep this around with me? Yep. And that area down there is going to be very likely going to be for aluminium. You can go quite a ways out from the mainland here. So if I build the aluminium above that thing, the bauxite, there are two nodes up there. I think both of them are pure actually. I'm looking so much forward to being able to work with aluminium again. It's my favorite part of the game. Droning in sulfur for battery production. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Where is the closest sulfur node that I can use here? Shouldn't be too far off. There's also the pure caterium node down there. Sulfur. Okay, it's over there. What? Oh. Over the north center, indeed. Right, so the... How many pure sulfur nodes are there? 3. And 2 of them are in the dune desert. And the third one is in the swamp. But there are the ones in the lower part of the northern forest, and then up by the coal. There's one normal node there. And there's one down in the southern forest and one at the very, very southernmost edge of the map. Where's the... There's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guessing the 7th one is probably... I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but it must be that one. Yeah. Yeah, it might be a good idea to actually do just that, drone in the sulfur. I'm really curious about the battery recipes though, because the classic battery recipe, I've seen people use that, but I don't like that it takes alclad sheets. It makes it somehow seem less efficient. You can make so much more casings than you can make sheets. Apparently the mathematics say that it's better to use the classic recipe. Not sure about that. I'm going to have to look at it very carefully, since I would rather avoid having to make too much aluminium. Less I have to deal with that, the happier I am. However, I think it is time for me to go get some food, and since I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20-something minutes, I might just as well say goodnight and do something else, since I don't think it's going to be a good thing for me to be away from the stream for like 35-40 minutes or something, which is probably going to take me to eat. So... what this be? We can pop on over to Runestone. He's still working on his rather impressive factory there, so that's always fun to watch. If you want to do a redeem, you have to do it very quickly, Glass Deviant, because I'm rounding up. Otherwise it'll have to wait until next time, because I'm getting hungry, which is not a good thing. Okay. Like, just reading that in English, isn't it too good when a moose and a goose start dreaming they're drinking the other one's juice? Moose juice, not goose juice, is juice for a moose, and goose juice, not moose juice, is juice for a goose. It doesn't sound as good in Norwegian. I can tell you that. It definitely doesn't have the same rhyme effect. Er det ikke bra når en elg og en gås begynner å drømme at de drikker den andres jus? Elgjus, ikke gåsejus, er jus for en elg, og gåsejus, ikke elgjus, er jus for en gås. No. It's definitely better in English. And on that high note, thank you all so very much for being here with me tonight. And if you are watching this on YouTube, then please feel free to leave any questions and or comments in the comment section. And I will be seeing you all in the next stream. I'm not sure when that's going to be. I might actually just sit here and try to keep awake until the evening, since I slept so long last night. And in that case, it is probably going to be a couple of days until I stream again, but we'll see. So for now, thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all again very, very soon.